Hello, my name is Sunny D, and the D stands for Drax.
I want you all to know that I am grateful for your acceptance after my blunders. It is pleasing to once again have friends. You, Quill, are my friend.
Thanks.
This Dubtree, he is my friend. And this green whore, she too.
Oh, you must stop!
Today I'm going to be reviewing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. I'm going to be giving some light spoilers, so if you don't want to know anything, go watch it, come back, and let's kiki. So in the beginning and in the end, we get these cute little animated shorts sort of things, which I loved. It reminds me of old holiday classic movies. After the little animated shorts, we get right into the meat of the story. We see Drax, who I just feel like is so socially unaware of his surroundings, and if there's an antonym for empath, that's exactly who Drax is, which is hilarious because we see him get paired with Mantis, who literally that's like her whole power is being an empath. We see a bunch of different aliens with the Guardians, and basically they are on Nowhere, the celestial head that was like chopped off and the Collector lived there. Well, now the Guardians own that like planet head. I don't know. But I thought that was so cool, and I just love that Marvel is like so good at creating like set designs that feel authentic and like lived in. We get to see Cosmo, like the astronaut dog, and somehow he has telekinetic powers. Also, he can talk, he has a translator, and the voice of the translator kind of sounds like BMO from Adventure Time, which I thought was hilarious. Speaking of all the aliens we get to see, I just really love that Marvel has like chosen to use like practical SFX makeup, and these prosthetics that are on these aliens are just like, they're perfect. Not everything has to be CGI. This special had like several, I don't know if they were necessarily original, all of them, but there were several really catchy Christmas songs. I love that we got to see like a new design for their ship. I think they called it the Bowie. There was a really funny scene when Mantis and Drax had taken the Bowie to Earth, and as they're flying over like Los Angeles, there are some people on the street that are just like completely freaked out, and they like start to panic. I just think it's hilarious because the pedestrians in the Marvel universe have probably experienced so much alien invasion that they're just like traumatized anytime they see like a spaceship come out of nowhere. Speaking of Drax and Mantis, I just love that Mantis got so much more attention, and she got such a big role in this film, movie, special. We'll call it any of those things. But Mantis is just like my favorite character, yeah, and I feel like she hasn't gotten enough attention in her previous movies, so seeing her be kind of like the star of this special was just like, I loved it so much. There were some problems with the continuity in this special, I feel like. One thing being when Drax throws Mantis over the wall, because apparently she can't jump over it herself, but then like immediately a couple minutes later, her and Drax are both leaping over yards and yards, and they're both doing it at the same amount of like skill. Another problem I had was like, why did Groot have like an adult body but then like a big fat baby head? Like, that didn't really make sense to me, especially because we just saw him in Thor Love and Thunder and he had his like teen body and teen head still. So what was happening here, Marvel? At one point, Mantis and Drax fight a bunch of cops, and they really said, fuck 12. ACAB. Of course, a lot of shenanigans ensue. The fight sequences in this movie were great. There's even a Christmas message in there. Be there for the ones you love, and any little action you do might have a great impact on other people. And a stone cold bitch like me might have shed a tear. Okay, but I was really crying in the club watching that. There were a bunch of other funny moments and little Easter eggs hidden throughout this movie. If you haven't seen it yet, please go and watch it. I think it's definitely worth it. I do wish we got to see more of Nebula and Kraglin maybe star in it more. And I also kind of wish that maybe we got like a cameo or an update on where Gamora is, which obviously I'm sure we'll see in the third movie. But yeah, otherwise, this was great. I highly recommend watching it. If I were to rate it, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Only being a 7 because I feel like I wanted more, but it was still really, really good, and I don't want to be greedy. I'm glad we got to see it, and I hope we get to see more specials in the future. Anyways, that was my review, kind of like slash a recap. But thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the special, and thanks for watching.